Wonder Woman 1984, also known as WW84. I don't know who knows it as that. That seems like a stupid thing. It,
WW2.
that, I've heard of that one, but WW84,
Mm.
be a
We
while
will
before
remember
we
them.
get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't happened yet. It's a 2020 American superhero movie based on the DC character Wonder Woman. It's produced by Warner Brothers Pictures, DC Films, Atlas Entertainment, and The Stone Quarry, which is Zack Snyder. Um, it's a follow up
Mm.
of the 2017 film Wonder Woman and the ninth film in the DC Extended Universe. It's directed by Patty Jenkins and written by Jenkins, Jeff Johns, Dave Callahan. Blah blah
To
blah blah
be
blah.
to be fair, I'm already fucking falling asleep. Let's get to what the people want to hear. Um, who's your favorite Wonder Woman that you'd like to put fingers in? Would you want Gal Gadot or Linda Carter?
Linda Carter. Oh, big boobs, definitely.
Yeah, just a bit more hourglassy instead of ironing board, right?
Yeah, string bean doesn't really do it for me, to be honest.
Mm, yeah, just I want a good old American girl next door. It's my Wonder Woman.
I never saw a girl next door like Linda Carter. I live next door to old people.
Well, maybe in the younger days, you know, go and ask them, have you got photos of you when you were 18 in a bathing suit, please, Mrs. Rogers? And she'll say, yes, Daniel, I was quite the catch. Sounds like a goat, but you know what I mean.
And then what do you do?
I don't know. You jerk off over the old lady's photo or something.
While she's looking.
Well, give her a thrill in her later years. Or speed her along to her grave.
I think she'll call the police and shut the door and tell
Well,
everyone you're a weirdo.
she wouldn't have shown you the photo if she didn't want you to enjoy it.
Well, that's true.
You know? Like, I'd call that consent.
Then again, if the husband's been gone a while, she's kind
Yeah.
of lonely, and it's just like, I want to feel
She's probably
validated.
just
I want to feel wanted.
old people want to see dick too, I suppose. Again, to clarify, within reason, with consent. Don't go just flashing you know your womb fair at any old lady in the street. But if you've built a rapport, and then she asks you to see photos of her younger self not wearing much, I think it's safe to assume that the relationship has moved to the next level. Could be wrong. If you're aged 83 plus and you're a constant listener, please write in and clarify us, because we don't want to do no wrong. We God forbid we pull a Cosby.
My mother worked at a rest home,
Yeah,
and
quickly move on with you.
they had one old codger who, like, he would do the rounds at night, and when they'd come in the morning, they'd hear him banging away on some old broad every night, and he'd be banging on a different one every night, and they'd have to
Oh.
come and sort of, no, get back to your own room. And the old ladies were like, like, it's one more dick. Like, they're just like, it's more effort to say no and fight him off, or you can just let him have his
Oh,
way and get rid. So, like, the old chicks were just like, all right, get it over with.
yeah. Well, I guess any joy before you cease to be. Any joy before you're underground.
But hear rumbling from a room and look in there, and he'd be on top of some old granny going,
Jesus.
like every night.
Well, like, it takes a lot of energy. You'd think he'd just be too tired for that.
What else you got to do?
I suppose. Maybe all the all the back and forth and all the playfulness and all the playing coy goes out the window when you're knocking on death's door. You're just like, let's
Yeah, what
bump
do you got to
uglies.
lose? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one ever sits on the deathbed saying, I wish I had less sex and less fun. They're all like,
Yeah, that's it.
so they're in rest homes just
Tell me,
banging
granddad,
away.
do you have any advice for me in your dying days?
Bang as
Fuck
many
lots of women.
grannies
Yeah.
as you can. Let's get it in.
If you get an opportunity to get that dick wet, take it.
Yeah.
Mm. Speaking of wet dicks, Wonder Woman 84.
Mm.
Did you see this one in the cinema? Was this worth top dollar?
Yeah, I did see this at the cinema.
Off the back of you enjoyed the first one and you thought you should see this one?
Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. First one was good. It was warm, had a good humor into it, and it had some good action. It's a bit stumbly at the end, but it
Uh-huh.
was. I don't know. It was a good one. It was all right. It was good.
I
It
didn't
was
even
good.
fucking remember it. That was like World War One, and then they had a big lightning battle or something at the end. Is
Yeah,
that the
she
one?
fights Ares, the god of war.
Oh right. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I got it.
yeah. DC. This is a larger topic, but I feel we need to broach this. DC, for you layman's out there, that's your Batman, your Supermans, all those kind of the comic
I
guys,
think.
not the
I think.
Marvel.
I think people like where have you've been living under a rock if you aren't aware of the DC Marvel thing at the moment, and you're certainly
Mm.
not listening to this podcast if you haven't heard of DC and Marvel.
But
Marvel, I'm sure of it.
what if World War 84 has happened
Mm,
and the world has ended and our you know
again,
again and our monkey masters have taken over and then humanity has yet again risen to the top of the food chain and
mm,
somehow the somebody they restart the internet and the first thing they stumble upon is this podcast. We need to remind them about what DC Marvel is and how Marvel's had lots of success. It's now owned by Disney, and DC has had moderate success. Warner Brothers, I think that's right, eh? Warner Brothers, yeah. And they
well,
keep trying to. Oh,
for a period there, Marvel couldn't do fucking anything right. Like every film flopped. They had the
I
Hulk
think that's now.
and yeah, and hang on. In the beginning, they had
In the
the
beginning.
Edward Norton Hulk and all that stuff, and it was
Oh yeah,
shit. No one cared. They did the Hulk twice. They both
yeah,
went blah.
they did.
DC
Yeah,
had a good run. They had the Tim Burton stuff. They all did extremely well. And then you had the Nolans making $1 billion a film that he made. Like they were cranking it.
yeah,
And
but
then
that.
DC were like, I mean, Marvel were kind of like the uh, poor man's alternative that
Hmm.
just kind of kept going and held a steady course. And through their averageness of not being that bad and not being anywhere near good, they
Hmm.
just kind of plodded along and somehow became a juggernaut. Um, I think the Emperor has no clothes though, and at the moment it's all shit, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I think Iron Man, the Avengers, and all that sort of kicked off kids, teenagers, 12-year-olds. This was the shit, Marvel, Deadpool came out later, so they had a good run, and then now it's just empty, hollow. Where the fuck do we go? Everybody's bored with it. They're going to end it soon, I guarantee it. But on the flip side,
I think they're going to keep going. I think there's plans for
I mean, of
lots and
course there will.
lots and
Yeah,
lots
but
and lots more.
that's Disney. Fucking keep releasing shit until people hate it, like Star Wars, and you know, like just oversaturate the market, as they say. DC, I think they've just decided to go as dark as they possibly can with every subsequent movie. Oh, if we go darker, people will love it. And wasn't the latest Batman? I haven't seen it yet, but I have heard that the Twilight Batman is the darkest of the lot. Would that be correct? You saw it. You loved it, didn't you?
I thought it was pretty good. It's got a
Mm.
bit crappy ending, to be honest.
All right.
Uh, it's a bit slow. It's all right.
Tell me this. I haven't seen it, and fuck anybody else who hasn't seen it. Do they introduce yet another Joker?
Yeah, of course
Do
they do.
they?
Yeah.
Dicks.
But it's I admire DC for actually trying to make decent films, actually trying to make, even if they don't succeed completely at all in any of them, but they actually
uh,
try and make a good film with a story to it and like a theme, like it's about something. Whereas
right. And
Marvel
what?
don't give a fuck and it's just shit
That's
for
true.
like
It's
2
just
hours.
eye candy and Kurt Russell. Yeah.
Eye
Well,
candy, bad dad jokes that all fall
mm,
flat. And
oh yeah,
I,
the humor. Yeah.
yeah, and too many goddamn jokes. And like that last Doctor Strange. Oh my god.
Didn't see it. Was it
Uh
quips every 2 minutes?
Clips it. The first half of it is unbearable, and then the second half it gets better. But yeah,
Ah.
just so schmaltzy, and yeah, they're living off the back of like kids, to be honest.
Mm.
Which I guess
Well,
is a smart business decision, but
then what do you see as the theme of Wonder Woman 84? Tits and
this
ass?
one, it's something about cheating.
Oh.
Don't wish. Careful what you wish for.
Oh, I see.
I
Yep.
mean, this film's a fucking mess, obviously. uh,
uh yeah, like the start I it starts off with little baby Diana, right? Well, not baby, but she's like 7 or 8 or something, entered in
yeah.
this massive Amazonian woman tournament, right? Now,
Mm,
there's like 9 or 10 adults,
Lesbian Island.
yeah, on Lesbian Island, and there's
Yeah.
9 or 10 adults doing a competition to who's the best um, lesbian. And how does
She's the
one,
youngest one. Like she's half
yeah,
the age of
by
everybody
far,
else in it.
yeah, how does she get in that tournament? Who's in charge of who gets into this thing? Her
Mm.
mum, you know, like I
Someone
just
pulled
thought,
some strings.
yeah, I thought you're out of place, kid. Uh, and then when they said go, the gun goes. If you had a race, like let's take a 100-meter race in the Olympics, and you've got 9 adults in their prime, and then a 10-year-old.
Mm.
A 10-year-old can be fucking the fittest 10-year-old in the world. As soon as that gun goes, that 10-year-old's in the dust, right? 3 steps ahead instantly are the adults. In this film, that little kid's fucking way ahead of the adults from the get-go. I
Well,
I was out of the film from then, and that was like 30 seconds in.
did you notice the adults hopped on the swingy log,
Mm.
swung to the end, and
Oh,
then
yes.
seemed to forget that things swing backwards, so which put
Mm.
them behind the
Mm.
girl.
Yeah.
Um, how come when she's a little girl she has an American accent? When she grows up, she has an
Mm.
Israeli accent.
Wow. No, they
Mm,
tried to have the accent on the little girl when she's talking to her mum. It's just fucking awful. And I think your brain cuts it out. She did have the accent. It's just
seems like a race
atrocious.
swap.
Well,
She's a bit
Disney. No,
white
it's
in the
not Disney.
beginning.
Mm. Oh, well. Little kid doesn't win the race because she cheats.
Oh, she
Little
cheated.
fuck.
Mm.
Yeah. Fell off the
She
horse.
gets told cheating is
Shortcut.
bad.
And she was like, well, I should have won. How do you stop me from winning? I took a shortcut and I got there anyway. And then she gets the down on the knees conversation. You must not cheat, Diana. You must earn everything. And you think, I bet this is going to come around later on in the movie.
And then later, she
Mm.
realized she cheated by making a wish to bring the dead boyfriend back. And
Yeah.
she renounces her wish. And so she's not a cheat anymore. She's learned her lesson, which
All
she
right.
probably should have done in the third act.
Yeah.
Oh, it would
Yeah.
have been better.
I,
But
I just don't think the world works that way, right? You know, like, do you think the aforementioned Mr. Cosby, and we're on some kind of fucking watch list now because I said his name twice. If he just apologised, it would all be okay. It'll just go away, and we could all watch the Cosby Show again. We could watch the Huxtables yucking it up.
Well, he has got off. He's out.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is he?
he's out.
Jesus, where was I when that happened? Did he apologise?
Did you get the invite to his celebration cocktail party?
No, no. See, I dropped out of the.
A lot of people
Um,
decided not to go to that one for some
mm,
reason.
mm, Well, I heard he was giving out free drinks, so I thought, why
He's good
risk
with
it?
that. He's very generous. You get shit
Uh,
faced at a Cosby party.
yeah.
Good
No,
host.
you wake up in the morning. It's not your kidneys that are missing.
What's missing?
I don't know, your virginity.
Good luck with that, Cosby.
Yeah. You'd have to put it back in before you could take it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, free
Yes.
drink's a free drink, Brad. Come on.
A free drink. You don't look a gift Cosby in the mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, at least this has got a story. Like, I remember one of those Spider-Man movies. Here's the plot.
Mm.
A man with a small army of drones steals a pair of glasses so he can control a slightly larger army of drones so that he can have tea with the Queen. Good one,
Mm.
Marvel. Good one. Fucking.
Mm.
Apparently,
Sounds good.
adults watch these movies.
Apparently. Well,
Did
we
did
just
you
watched
think
this one.
the plot of this movie is like the plot of a porno?
Um, to be fair, I kind of treated it like a porno because Gal Gadot was in it the whole way through. Um,
I thought she said she wasn't that attractive.
what? Come on, she's not going to make me tear my eyes out or anything. Like like I said, she's no Linda Carter,
Mm,
in a bit more shape, but she's a good-looking girl. You know,
mm,
I'm a red-blooded male, and I can admit when a woman is attractive and be attracted to attractive women because that's how the world used to work.
yeah. Porno plot.
Porno plot. Yeah.
Woman from lesbian island makes a
Mm.
wish to bring back a dead boyfriend to get dick.
Mm. Mm. Though what it's missing is multiple dick. You know, most pornos got more than just one dick.
Well, the spirit of the boyfriend was in another guy's body, so she was getting two dicks at the
Oh, there you
same
go.
time.
Oh, there it is. And then you could cut scenes of this guy's dick and another guy's dick, and you could open it with they're on lesbian islands. There's you've
Yeah.
got to have your contracted lesbian scene, and then there's the cat woman. So there's another,
So,
cat.
like, the
Yeah.
spirit of a guy in another dude's body, that qualifies as DP to me. That's double penetration.
Oh, sure. I mean, I won't fight it.
Mm. Mm.
Hmm. Uh,
That's what I told Cosby.
I won't fight you, Cosby.
Free drink's a free drink, Cosby. I know the deal.
Come on, Bill. I know where I'm going. Oh, Billy boy.
It's my first rodeo.
I know that sweater. Yeah. Yeah, but look, this film, I going into it, yeah, you see the trailers. I knew that I'd seen the first film like everybody, but I didn't enjoy the first one, so I wasn't excited about this one coming in. And I didn't get enthusiastic about it at all on the way through. I don't think. Like, I felt the kind of opening scene in the mall where it felt all 80s was kind of cool. You know, you can see what they were going for, but it didn't fit, you know?
It's a totally different tone to the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Winking at the little child, he's like, hey, cute. And all that sort of stuff. And then it gets quite serious and it's a love story and but it's kind of a love story that doesn't make too much sense.
No, the old fish out of water thing. They didn't need to bring him back. They could have just done a straightforward Wonder Woman comes in, saves the day story, but they tried to make it, here's how the world should be. And it failed for it, I think.
What about the Kirsten Wig as Cheetah? She's like getting
Mm-hmm.
ignored because she's a nerd by men.
Yeah. Aren't men
She's
pigs?
she's not really like she's not an ugly duckling. Like
No, not
who
at
would be
all.
treating a mean like that? Like
Oh, I mean, but she was
attractive
wearing.
woman drops things on the ground. Like
Yeah.
that's a good in. Like how many dudes would have been over? Oh, let me help you. No.
Oh, we see they'd walk up to her. Oh, she's wearing glasses. Oh, and a ponytail. Oh, and she's got paint on her overalls. Uh,
Yeah, guys don't our standards aren't quite that high. Like
yeah.
men are like the depiction of the men in there is like dudes don't act like that. Like, come on, like the majority, no one's acting like that. Yeah, there's
Major-
dorks, but yeah.
yeah. Majority of men, a woman says hi, and you're like, perfect. You're perfect. Keep talking to me. It doesn't take much, ladies. If you want to nab a man,
They know,
just
they know.
you know, yeah, yeah, to beat them off with a stick. Actually, that's the poor turn of phrase. But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Just be
yeah.
nice. That's all men want. Men just want you to like acknowledge their existence, and that's kind of the tough stuff done.
There's some
Love it.
frumpy goat human chicks out there with 10 dates a week lined up. Like, let's
That's
face it.
it. Yeah. Just you don't need Tinder or Bumble or Grinder or Finder or Finger or any of those apps. You just need to go
Walk
out
down the
into
street.
society and say hi to somebody. Boom.
Yeah. Boom, done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you're going to get a few, you're going to miss a few that are already taken. You know, like if they've got a ring on their finger, they might say, sorry, I'm taken. But they're going to be flattered, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't care how attractive the man is. If you get any attention, you're like, you're very appreciative.
Yeah, it's like Amy Schumer's got that joke about she's 10 pounds overweight and she can get laid anytime she wants. And you're kind of like, yeah, it's totally true. And yeah, she's kind of a pig face.
It's come up on a Google alert. I hope you're listening, Amy. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Um, Send us a message with what you thought about Wonder Woman 84.
She is a pig face.
I don't know. I don't even know what she looks like. She's just kind of nondescript person.
Pig
I've heard
face.
she steals a lot of jokes, though.
Yeah,
You
she's
know,
a joke stealing pig face.
she's the
Yeah.
she's the Dennis Leary of woman stand up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair comment.
Hey, I just call him like I see him. And when I saw this film, I thought piece of shit. That's what I thought. I thought eye candy, you know, and watch it for CGI and Gal Gadot in a little skirt. But yeah, look, there's better ways to spend your superhero time. Go get on YouTube, look up episodes of the old Wonder Woman. That's what it needs to be, a little campy. You know, I think that's superhero movies for me. Not as campy as Batman and Robin, not nipples on the bat suit campy. Um, but I want to have a bit of fun. You know, this movie was not fun.
Yeah, I think one of my criticisms is Chris Pine's, I think, quite a good actor,
Hmm.
but he's got zero comic ability. Like the jokes he's got in it, it just doesn't
Mm.
work. He's just not the joke guy.
Yeah.
You know, like you can get a Chris Hemsworth, and he's naturally kind of got a bit of, he's kind of
Yeah.
funny, but then
Mm-hmm.
Chris Pine is a serious actor. Like he needs to be doing. I don't know. Have
It's
you seen
it's
his serious films about what is it, Hell or High Water and stuff? Like he's an excellent actor.
he's a good actor. He's as good as Kirk. You know, like he's an action star. But yeah, he doesn't strike me as funny. There was a film that he did a couple of years ago. It was like him and One of the other hunks, I don't know, and then one of the other leading ladies may have been Reese Witherspoon or something. It was like some rom com spy film.
Oh, that one. Yep.
Yeah, and
Tom Hardy. Yeah.
yeah, that's it. And that wasn't unwatchable. It wasn't great, but it was again him trying to do comedy, and it doesn't sit particularly well.
No, he's a dramatic actor. He's
Mm.
with leading man good looks,
Yeah.
but
What do you
he's
think?
not
Okay, well,
funny.
that's. Could you put like you remember Goodwill Hunting, right? You got Matt Damon. If you
Yeah,
swapped out Chris Pine with Matt Damon in that film, it still work, right?
yeah,
Could
he's a good actor. Yeah,
do you
probably
think
better.
Matt? Yeah. Do you think Matt Damon does he have any comedic chops?
Yeah, he's done quite a few comedy things. He's got, remember what's that song? Fucking on a Towel.
No,
Say that with Sarah Silverman.
no, that's I'm fucking Matt Damon. Yeah, yeah.
I'm fucking
On the
yeah.
car,
That
on the
was fun.
floor, up against the mini bar. Yeah,
Yeah, that's funny. And he's
it
done
is
lots of
funny.
cameos in Marvel films where he's
I
quite
guess
funny
that's
too.
true. And I mean, I'm sorry again to our listeners, but we said Matt Damon's name and we've waited a whole minute before one of us went, Matt Damon.
Mm,
Because
I
that's
think
still a joke.
that's it. That was 20 years ago. Hasn't
Yeah.
he lived that down now with the quality of his work?
No, he has not. He has
Mm,
not.
he's
Not with that. What was the film we just put out with Affleck that they wrote The Last Duel? Did you see that one?
I haven't seen it. No.
Yeah, neither. I haven't even heard any reviews. I just heard it came out and that was it.
Yeah, it was a pandemic release in the cinema, wasn't it? And
Ah,
kind of
right.
got missed by everybody.
Must mean it's a masterpiece then.
Must it?
Oh, Goodwill Hunting. How fucking good was that? They wrote it and then they never did anything again. Winning Oscars.
Well, Ben Affleck's won a few Oscars. Well, he won Argo.
Did he?
That was quite a good film. The Accountant, I really liked that. It was a good film from Ben
Mm,
Affleck.
haven't seen it. Mm.
Yeah, I don't mind a bit of Ben Affleck. Matt Damon, there's a lot of, I don't really care, to be honest. I kind of skip a lot of Matt Damon. I watched that one about downsizing. You seen that?
Oh, that was shit. I had like 10 minutes of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Oh, it gets worse. Like, oh, it
Oh,
was all
great.
right till the halfway point. I was sort of watching it going, it's gonna get better. And then the where it goes is really bad.
Yeah, right. Kind of like
Yeah.
this film, Wonder Woman 84. I fully struggled. I had to do it in multiple sittings because it's fucking boring and long and pointless.
Yeah.
She
I
gets that
watched it
sweet
with a
golden
bottle of
jumpsuit
wine.
for 2 minutes and then it's gone. I
And then
thought
she
that could
takes
have,
it off. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like in a scene, she goes, "Oh, I've got a golden suit leaning against the wall." I'm like, "Don't worry about it." And then she uses it later. That's not good screenwriting. Just like she's sitting in a plane going, "Oh, once upon a time, someone told me I can make things invisible, and I wonder if I can."
Mm,
Convenient. Uh,
convenient. Yeah.
ah, hmm,
Yeah.
bit shit.
Well.
But
Do
I
you
say
think,
on a bottle of wine, it gets better than when I watch the
okay.
movies. I remember watching the movies, getting bored out of my fucking skull.
Yeah.
I
It was
remember
me
after the movie was done, I think I talked to you about it, and I gave you my improv version of her speech at the end.
at the
Like,
end. Yeah.
the world is a beautiful place, and there is truth, and there is truth in the world where there is the beautiful place of the world is the truth. And if you look at the truth, you find there's beauty in the truth, and there's the world with all of it. What the fuck is she even saying?
She's just good to look at, you know?
That was the
All right.
final. That was the final boss fight. Her
It
leaning down
was.
against a wall, saying the truth is beautiful and beautiful truth, and
But
there's the world, and
they
there's
had to
truth,
flip the
and the beauty
script
of the truth.
because every film these days has a giant sky beam or a fight at the end that levels a city. So they just tried to mix it up with a big speech, and it was lame because we can't understand a word she's saying. If you went down to your
Well, the
local.
villain had no physical fighty powers, so she couldn't
Oh
really.
no,
If she had a fight, she could punch him and he'd be fucking dead. Like,
yeah, and he's the Mandalorian missing his helmet too.
why didn't she fight him at the end?
I didn't,
How'd
I
she
didn't
get
care
knocked
at
out?
that
I
point.
don't know. Uh,
Yeah,
give
we're
up.
running out of fucking time. What are you going to double feature
Ah,
this cunt with?
hang on, I wrote it down.
Oh, did you? You really thought about it?
Superman 79 because of the influence of
Oh,
the scene in the second scene of the film,
sure.
where it's all just done a bit better and a bit more heartfelt and yeah, good, more
Okay,
good.
the old Richard Donner, old Ricky D.
Ricky D.
Yeah. Uh Same question reversed. I hadn't really thought about it, but it just popped in my head. I'm going to double feature this with a far superior woman protagonist, uh, Red Sonja from the 1980s. That wonderful barbarian swords and sandals film.
Bridget Nielsen, bitch is hot.
Bridget Nielsen. Yep, super big boobs. 80s hourglass, and you even get Arnold Schwartzy, old A Swartz on the side.
That's awesome. So on IMDb, the cold-hearted bastards over there have said that it gets a 5.4 out of 10.
Mm.
Someone gave it a 7. WW84 is a joke, but it's a fun one.
Ooh.
Someone that gave it a 5. In quarantine, you'll buy anything. 4, so bad that I almost walked out of my own house. And 3, ouch, that was so boring.
Mm. Mm.
Oof, not great.
Woof. No, well, look,
Um,
I kind of have
should
to agree
women
with
be
those.
allowed to make movies
I think so,
after this?
yes.
Like, after all this female power stuff, you're not really putting up the goods, chicks. Like,
Well,
sorry.
after they hear this, they'll be offended into making good films. So, look, for me, rating wise, this wasn't a good journey. It's just another part in the DC bomb raid. Um, I'm gonna give it only two braless jiggly boobs and a Cosby sweater out of 10. I give it 2. Yeah.
I'm going to give it 5 wishes it didn't happen.
Ah, what? I don't know. Is that a -5 or just 5?
That's a bad
You've,
5.
you've confused the rating system. Yeah.
Well, it's a 5 on a bottle of wine.
Right. Okay. So if you're
It
really
was a
pissed,
1 sober.
if you're really pissed, or you've been given a drink from Cosby, it's a good time.
Free drink's a free drink, Brad.
Free
Let's
drink's a
face
free
it.
drink.
Women
That
don't
is true.
understand this, but for men, like a free drink, wow.
That's
What did
just
I
the
do
show.
to deserve this?
Yeah. You feel good. It's a
Oh,
compliment.
thanks.
Outcome may be frowned upon, but the initial drink, compliment.
It's a contract. You got to hold up your end. Like, free drink. You know what you're in for. It's a contract, binding contract. You're entitled
Yeah.
to a bit of
Just say no,
action.
kids. Just say no.
Just go with it, like the old people in the rest home. All right, we're done.
I'm pretty sure we're done.